Hi, Beck Mack here for Popside, and I am at Embassy 2019 here in Venice, and I am with Alan Michelson, who just did a discussion on Richard Bell's panel and the Aboriginal Embassy over there. How are you going?
Well, how about you?
Take two. Now, tell me about your practice.
I'm an artist. I'm based in New York City. A lot of my work involves telling stories that are never told, having to do with the shared history of my people, the Mohawk people, and the Haudenosaunee people, of which they're part, and the settler culture that came and changed things so much in our neck of the woods. I've been doing that for quite a while.
Yeah, and you showed us some examples of your work, and you used the word rescoring, which I thought was such a great way to sort of, I guess, describe your work. Can you just tell us a little bit about that idea and how you work with that?
Sure. I mean, in my pursuit of these stories and trying to tell the real story, tell the truth, a lot of the histories that have been told either conveniently leave out all sorts of important stuff, or suppress them. So in the course of that, I sort of raid the archive, and I use it against itself in a way, and to tell these other stories. So in one of these works, this new work that I made for the show, which is Theatrum Orbis Terrarum, which means theater of the world, projected on 4 globes. One of the pieces is based on a historic incident where Louis XV had a couple of kidnapped Louisiana natives do a war dance for his court, and the French Baroque composer Jean-Philippe Rameau was moved to write a piece called Les Sauvages. So I actually rescored one of my people doing a war dance to sort of complicate that whole history. That's the sort of thing I do. I get involved in these histories, and that one was interesting because it showed the sort of colonial imaginary as expressed through music, which, yeah.
Now, you've known Richard for a long time. It was a bit of a comedy act up there on the stage, reminiscing about days in Moscow where you just have vodka at a party. Now, those were the days where you only get Bellinis in Venice. So you guys have had some good time?
Yeah, I first met Richard actually at an opening at the Museum of the American Indian in Washington, D.C., I think in 2009. So it's been about 10 years. And Richard was doing an extended residency in New York City, where I live. And so we just started hanging out, and we've been fast friends ever since. And, I popped up in Adelaide for the 2011 Film Festival. I was in an exhibition at the Samstag Museum curated by Brenda Croft back then. And then I went to Sydney, and I went to Brisbane, and I met Josh Milani, and
it was true love, and you've been together ever since.
Exactly right, exactly.
But how great is it to be here now in Venice? What is it?
Magnifico.
Yeah. And so, how do you see Richard's work sitting within this incredibly palatial 1%er universe that most people are locked out of?
It fits right in. It's rich. And it's Richie.
Bell.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, this is a very maritime place, and he managed to find this beautiful spot for it, and there it is again. I've done it. This is my 4th. I did, what was the first one? I think Moscow, then New York in 2015, then Melbourne 2017, and now this. So, I don't know where we're going next, but...
Well, I think it's the London Tape, babe, so hang in there.
All right, I'm up for it.
All right, you've had a big week. Congratulations, and thank you.